liar.
Welcome to the ultimate guide for Thomas Andre in Solo Leveling Arise. Thomas Andre is a defensive powerhouse whose ability scales with his defense stat. In this guide, we will cover the most optimal artifact setups, core combination, skill priorities, and general strategies to help you maximize his potential. So let's dive in. Thomas Andre is one of the most formidable main DPS characters in Solo Leveling Arise. Unlike many others, his damage output is directly tied to his defense stat, making him both durable and highly effective at dealing consistent damage. This unique design allows him to dominate in every game mode if he is built correctly. In this guide, we will ensure you have the right build to fully unlock his potential. Artifacts are critical to optimizing Thomas Andre's performance. With 8 artifact slots available, here are the most effective setups based on my personal testing. Number 1. 4-piece Burning Curse with 4-piece Obsidian. This combination maximizes damage output. With 4-piece Obsidian, when character is at 40% or more of their maximum mana, their damage dealt increase by 60%. As Thomas does not consume that much of mana, also his ultimate does not require any mana at all, this will be the best setup with maximum potential. Number 2. 8-piece Burning Curse. A straightforward alternative that focuses solely on enhancing raw damage, increases the user damage dealt by 30% and additionally increases damage dealt by 0.2% every second, stacking up to 100 times. Also, this artifact set will give you the maximum combat power. Number 3. 4-piece Burning Curse with 4-piece Executioner. This combination is a bit similar with the Obsidian build. With 4-piece Executioner, if the enemy is with 70% or less HP, the user damage dealt will be increased by 60%. Additionally, there are 2 more setups you can experiment with. One is 4-piece Burning Curse with 4-piece Guardian. As Thomas gets shield from all of his skill, this setup might be useful on guild boss raid, also ensures more survivability. This may work because of his ultimate passive. Another set is 4-piece Warmonger and 4-piece Burning Curse. Now let's discuss about cores, which are vital for amplifying Thomas Andre's unique strength. There are 3 types of core. One is Mind Core, another one is Body Core, and the third one is Spirit Core. The main stat for Main Core will be attack, and the main stat for Body Core will be defense, and as for Spirit, the main stat will be HP. But the main thing you have to look forward is for the substat. If you are running low with your crit damage, then you can get crit damage with this core substat. If not, then I will suggest you to go with damage increase or defense penetration. Remember, you need at least 20% for both penetration and damage increase for better output. With this cores, Thomas becomes more resilient and highly damaging, ensuring he remains the dominant force on the battlefield. Here is my personal test on Guild Boss Raid. The first picture is with 8-piece curse set, the second one with Executional build, and the third one is with the Obsidian. Clearly, the Obsidian is dealing more damage than any other artifact set I have tested with. Now let's talk about skill priorities. To maximize Thomas Andre's effectiveness, it's important to prioritize his skill correctly. Basic attacks and core attacks. This cold-blooded pummel should be leveled up, as we'll be doing a lot of autos along with core attack, which is called Gigantic Hammer Slam. As for basic skill, you have to level them both, and your main priority should be the ultimate. That because the most of your damage will come from your ultimate, right? And support skill or QT skill will be your less priority. Thomas got 2 types of ultimate abilities. If you cast it for once, it's called Ruler Judgment, and it's gonna amplify your basic skill by 100%. If you cast it again, it's called Black Hole Crash, and it will be doing a hell lot of damage. As Thomas does not need any mana to cast his ultimate, what you need is 5 stack of Overwhelming Power. If you do a core attack, you'll be getting 1 stack of Overwhelming Power. If you cast your skills, both of them will give you 1 Overwhelming Power stack each. That means you'll be getting 3 Overwhelming Power stat, but you will need total 5 Overwhelming Power. in order to active your ultimate. So if you are at A0, you'll be able to cast your ultimate after the second rotation of your skill. But if you have A1, then you'll be getting the ultimate with your first rotation. That because whenever you are using your skill, you'll be getting a shield that will also gives you overwhelming power. As for second advancement, you will get 10% crit rate and 10% crit damage, and also getting shield chance will be increased by a little. The third advancement will give you overgrowth effect. If the last hit of your second skill lands while the Steel Tyrant is active, it will activate the overgrowth effect. The Steel Tyrant, you will be getting this passive after casting your ultimate for the first time. The fourth advancement will give you 60% increased defense, which is really helpful. As for the fifth one, while the Steel Tyrant effect is active, your damage for the second ultimate stat, which called Black Hole Crash, will be increased by 125%. And I think till A4 will be the sweet spot for anyone who wanna make him OP, super OP. Here are some additional tips to further refine your strategy with Thomas. Focus on equipping artifact with defense percentage or additional defense along with damage increase and defense penetration stat. This aligned perfectly with his damage scaling. And as for the team, you have to use Min and Goganhi if you want to maximize his damage. Goganhi actually allows you to do more light damage, and as for Min, we already know how powerful he is when it comes to buffing any character. This concludes the guides for Thomas Andre. By following this recommendation, you will be well equipped to dominate any challenge the game throws at you. If you found this guide helpful, consider liking, subscribing and sharing your thoughts or builds in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next guide.